The brand new Unstoppable promo is live right now. We got a lot to cover in this video, including how to earn a couple free 88 overall players, a brand new head-to-head event, and Unstoppable X Factors. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. Hey, yo! What's going on, everybody? It's Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. Let's break down the Unstoppable promo, which is going to be a multiple-part program. You are going to get some free content, but all of it can't be fully maxed out, likely until at least next Thursday when Part 2 drops. But we're going to start with the Welcome Pack, which is going to feature 2 players, and one of them can be upgraded to an 88 overall for free. 2 pretty solid options, but in my opinion, the clear-cut choice for most of you is going to be DK Metcalf. So if you missed the reveals earlier today, here are your 2 featured players. You have Justin Reed and DK Metcalf. Now, this is important because you have to pick one or the other. There is a slight chance, like they did with the Game Time promo, that they will give you the opposite player that you chose during Part 2 of the promo. We don't know that for sure, but because there's so many good, free, strong safeties in the game, and there are a lot of good free wide receivers, I still think DK Metcalf is going to be the move. As far as I know, these cards do not get all 32 team chems. I know that's a question that some of you probably have, and if you do want to fully upgrade him or the Justin Reed card to an 88 overall, you're going to need these Unstoppable Energy icons or collectibles, whatever the heck they're called, and you need 8 of them to take DK or Justin Reed from an 88 to an 88 overall, from an 80 to an 88 overall. And as you can see with DK specifically, really good looking attributes, 87 speed, 6'4", great route running. To me, this is a huge W free card. Now, out of the 8 energy upgrade tokens that you need to take your Welcome Pack player from an 80 to an 88, you're going to get 1 for free right there in the Welcome Pack, so you can start that process out. The second place that you're going to find those tokens will be in your solo challenges, and currently we have 1 sequence available that's going to give you 30 total stars. If you go to the milestone rewards, that's going to take you all the way up to tier 5, which you're going to get 2 more of those energy tokens with the Welcome Pack. That's going to bring us to a total of 3 that you can earn right now today from those 2 things. But if you scroll through the rest of the rewards here, you're going to get 1 more of those tokens at the very end, which is going to be tier 10. When it's all said and done, you're going to get a couple packs that give you the choice between like 82 plus cards, 280 plus cards, or 10,000 coins. You get an 85 plus pack at tier 9, which is 56 stars, and early on tier 1, 4 stars, you get an 80 plus card, which is always going to be important because that plus the Welcome Pack player in your lineup is going to be required to meet a lot of the objectives, not only in the Unstoppable Field Pass, but also the Season 2 Field Pass, where there's a ton of Season 2 XP. And with a brand new season just launching yesterday, you're going to want that XP so you can start to level up and get those free Season 2 players as well. And if you go over to your Season 2 Field Pass, you're going to see now the Season 2 Programs tab, and getting offensive yards, 4,000 yards to be specific, with 2 plus Unstoppable players in your lineup is going to give you an 80 plus non-BND Unstoppable player pack, but more importantly, 175,200 XP towards the pass, where you're going to unlock more season tickets, more upgrade tokens, more of those base level packs to choose your players. And yesterday we put out a couple videos breaking down Season 2 and the best Season 2 players to upgrade. You're going to get a nice boost in this field pass now because of these objectives. The 4 remaining energy upgrade tokens that you need to fully upgrade your Welcome Pack player will be found in the Unstoppable Field Pass. So again, 4 in the Field Pass, 3 in the solos, 1 in the Welcome Pack. The biggest problem is that you can't max out the Field Pass today with all of the available objectives. If you cleared out all of these, you're going to end up being somewhere short of like 24,000 because you can't even knock out all of the challenge objectives right now since there's only 30 stars worth of solos. And that would also require you to complete sets, which can cost coin if you don't end up opening up packs. So I would take my time and just really focus on the statistical section, obviously the solo challenges, and then playing games in the brand new event, which we're going to talk about in a moment, and then winning games, whether it's in that event or solo seasons against the computer, head-to-head ranked, whatever game mode it is. All of these things will earn you XP. Just simply playing the game is not enough. You have to strategically knock out all of these objectives to earn the XP, and the XP is going to give you pretty similar rewards to the solo challenges. You got these option packs, you got coin rewards, and most importantly, you have the energy upgrade tokens. Next week, when you fully max out the pass, you'll get the final token needed to upgrade your players, and a little bit prior to that, you do get another 85 plus pack at level 14 within the field pass. There's also strategy items that go with this promo. So this year we have strategy items based on positional groups. So like quarterback, and then there's one for halfback, wide receiver, tight end. There's offensive line, defensive line, linebackers, secondary. These are going to impact those positional groups for the cards from this promo, and you can get a couple of them free, it looks like, within the Field Pass rewards, along with another 85 plus pack. Now, we did mention that one of the things that you need to do is play through this brand new Unstoppable event to earn XP in the Field Pass. Like every other event that we've had, there's an online version and an offline version, and the rewards are going to vary. I want to start with the versus CPU section because this one is going to be a lot easier and it's actually fairly rewarding. So you can earn an 85 overall upgradable Josh Jacobs that also requires those same energy tokens for the welcome pack players, and you only need 3 of them to take Jacobs from an 85 to an 88, which means if you earn that base level card, and we'll show you how to do that in a moment, you can actually get a free 88 overall Josh Jacobs today. That also means that you can't fully upgrade DK Metcalf or Justin Reed if you want to. You basically got to pick one out of the 3 players, unless they give us more of these energy tokens during part 2 of the promo somehow, some way. We truly don't know there, but I can tell you, for me, I'm rocking an Eagles-Packers theme team. I don't really need DK. I definitely don't need Justin Reed, and we didn't pick him either, so I might actually just upgrade Josh Jacobs, and again, you can do that today if you want. Now, to get his base level card, you basically have to beat the computer 10 games in a row 2 separate times. Earlier this morning, EA revealed the rewards for both the online and the offline game modes, and now looking at them in game, they've definitely changed. This morning, I think they said you needed 12 wins. Again, they reduced that number down to 10, but if you go back and read the description, it tells you that you need 2 10-win runs to get that 85 overall Josh Jacobs. I believe a third time that you do it, you get like 25,000 coins. That number may change, but you can play through this game mode, I guess, as much as you want, and you can also earn progress towards the Season 2 Events Pass, which we'll go over in a moment. The other thing that's going to coincide with that is the head-to-head game mode, and this quite possibly has the dumbest set of rules ever. I have to hide my face cam so you can see it, but you can see the full list of rules here, and the very last one says accepting penalties turns the ball over. So just let this be a warning. If your opponent runs off sides, you want to decline it. I'm assuming if they did it 3 times in a row, they're going to get kicked out of the game for griefing, but there's so many other situations where you could purposely commit a pass interference to break up a play downfield, and if you do that, your opponent accepts it, you get the ball. I don't know how this is all going to play out. I don't know who at EA thought this was a smart idea, and I'm willing to guess and predict that within the next 24 hours, they're going to remove this aspect from the game because it just creates a very toxic atmosphere, and I just don't understand it at all. So they also changed the rewards for this compared to what they showed on stream earlier this morning, but it still remains the same, that if you want the maximum rewards, you need to go 10-0, which is a lot to ask for, especially when the prior events only needed you to go 9-0. For whatever reason, they upped it to another win required. Now, if you're able to do it the very first time, you get an 80 plus pack, an 82 plus pack, 23.85k, and then a flawless run pack. Within that flawless run pack, for the first time only, you're going to get a token. That token can be exchanged for any 88 overall champion from the Unstoppable promo, or an 88 overall Matt Milano, which is kind of exclusive to this event. I believe it's an auctionable card, so it's probably going to be a bit pricey. I'm definitely going to try this game mode out to see if I can go 10-0, but I don't anticipate myself having much fun. And I tweeted this out, I talked about it in the reveal video earlier today. My biggest gripe with this is that, and I don't know how long these games are going to typically take, but if I go 5-0, right, and then I lose my 6th game, it might take me an hour to an hour and a half to compile those 5 wins. I could end up with 5,850 coins after all said and done. And even if you win like 3 games, right, and that takes about a half hour, you lose your 4th game, 1,350 coins. the rewards early on need to be way better, because if you lose these games, I mean, it's just not going to be a fun experience, and the time spent versus the rewards, they're just not going to be good at all. You're probably better just playing head-to-head seasons in this situation. And there's a couple different ways they can fix this. Number one, they could take the flawless aspect out of it and allow you maybe 2 losses, maybe even 3, something similar to the gauntlet, right? Where you got to try to get to 10 wins before you lose 2. I think that would be ideal. The other thing is maybe putting one of these tokens in the Season 2 Events Pass. So whether you play the versus CPU version or the head-to-head version, when you're playing through these games and completing the games, you're earning XP in the brand new Season 2 Events Field Pass. Very similar to the Season 1. There is a premium option that will give you a lot of extra rewards, basically 1 extra reward at every level. I would not purchase this for $25. The only way that I would buy it is at the end of the season, which in this case, this one expires in about 33 days. The rewards are retroactive, so if you're playing through the events throughout Season 2 and you get to like level 30, 40, 50, I shouldn't say 30, more like 40, 50, 60, if you want to go buy it at the end of the season, then you're going to get all of those rewards retroactively granted out to you. At that point, it might be worth the $25, but I would not spend it not knowing how far along you're going to be able to get through this field pass in the next 33 days. Now, I don't have enough time to go through and scroll through all of these rewards, but again, I think a nice compromise would be, you know, hypothetically at level 30, because it takes a lot of XP to get to level 30, and you're going to earn XP by playing through games and winning games, but you don't get a ton, right? Like you get maybe 100 XP per game when you beat the computer, and beating somebody in a head-to-head game, you're getting 125. It's going to take a very long time to level up. So what I think would be a nice compromise is maybe putting a token in at level 40 and level 80 that you can exchange for like a champion level card of your choice, similar to if you were to go 10-0. So you're rewarding people who can go on runs and go 10-0, but you're also rewarding people who are grinding out and playing the game a ton. Doesn't look like they're going to do that. Seems like a smart idea to me, but it's just going to be really, really difficult for the average player to go out there and go 10-0. Even if you don't, right? Even if you consistently win a lot of games, you're still spending so much time to barely be rewarded. If you've played Madden in years past, you're familiar with the unstoppable cards and unstoppable X Factor. So your champions and LTDs are going to get these. I'll explain them in a moment. But we have a bunch of 88 overall champions. They all look pretty good. You know, Justin Jefferson maybe could have been a little bit faster, but there's a promo chemistry that goes along with this where you can get +1 speed. And of course you have theme teams. The LTDs look great as well, but they're going to be very pricey. You can see Mahomes is already 2 million coins. And here is the Matt Milano. This is going to be the card that you can earn exclusively if you go flawless in the event. You can also exchange that token in for any one of these 88 overall players. You can hang on to that token and wait for part 2 as well. There's probably going to be another exclusive player, and obviously there's going to be more 88 overall champions. But if you go into these cards within the catalog, they have what are called unstoppable X Factors, which have a requirement to meet, but once they're activated in the game, they stay activated for the rest of the game. So for example, here with Justin Jefferson, it will cost you 2 ability points, but if you can get 7 10+ yard receptions in a singular game with him, you're going to activate Yak 'em Up, which is a really good ability for after the catch. You can break a lot of tackles. That one's not overly OP, and it's not that, you know, it's not that common that it's going to be activated in a game. But if you take a look at a card like Von Miller, and pass rush is really hard to come by right now, this to me is going to be one of the must-have cards from this promo, because his unstoppable X Factor is unstoppable force, and you're going to get that just simply by getting a sack. So if Von Miller gets a sack in the game, and this takes 2 AP plus one of your 3 X Factor slots when constructing your roster, but if he gets a sack in the game, he now has unstoppable force, X Factor, and it's going to be lit up for the remainder of the game. There's no way to knock it out, and that's just going to make him be even a better pass rusher. So to me, this, and I didn't go through all of them, but this looks like the #1 must-have card or must-have card out of all of the champions. And Aaron Donald's LTD gets the same exact thing. So if you get Von Miller and Aaron Donald on the same team and they both get a sack, 2 of your 4 or 3 defensive linemen are going to be lit up with unstoppable force for the remainder of the game. That's going to be tough to deal with. The free cards also get this. So if you look at Josh Jacobs, for an example, if you can get 10 plus yards with him, he's going to have unstoppable tank lit up for the remainder of the game, which is going to break a lot of tackles. And, one 10 plus yard run isn't that difficult. So I think this right now is a very good free card if you don't have a running back right now to go out there and earn. And again, you can get him all the way up to an 88 overall today by grinding your solos and your field pass. The longest, thing in that process is getting through the 20 games against the CPU. But once you're done there, you're going to have a really, really good running back. Now, as far as how you get these cards, obviously with the LTDs, you're going to open up packs or buy them off the auction house. But for the champion level cards, the 88 specifically, you're going to need 2 85 to 86 overall players from any promo, plus 3 additional 85s from the Unstoppable promo. You put the 5 cards into the set. In return, you're going to get your choice of any of the 88 overall champions, with the exception of Matt Milano. The only way to get that Matt Milano is buying him off the auction house once he becomes available, or going 10-0 in the head-to-head event. You put that token that you earn by going 10-0 into this pack or this set, and the pack is going to return you, I'm assuming, Matt Milano or your choice of any of the champions. And you can find this set specifically by using the program filter to season events. Finally, we have pack offers to go through. 2 different $25 offers. We got a platinum one, which again, if you're chasing after LTDs or champions, that's not going to be the move. But if you want coins, this is going to be the move, so you can go through that. And then you have the Unstoppable Force Fantasy Pack. With this pack, it also looks like a very small chance at getting a champion level card. You do get a handful of cards, but 9.8% chance at an 88 there, 9.3% chance at an 88 there, and then 9.7 for a 95 plus. So there's not really any good $25 opportunity packs within this program. There are step offers, but you're probably going to have to spend a lot of money to get there. And then one other thing that I want to point out is with the premium field pass, if you haven't spent the money on this yet, to me, best value in the game, but you get an 85 plus or an 88 overall instant reward. And if you haven't opened this up or even purchased this just yet, it might give you a shot at pulling a brand new Unstoppable card from that 88 overall option. And I shouldn't even call it an option because you're not guaranteed to get it. But if you do, as of yesterday, the only 88s in the game, non-LTDs that is, were Team of the Week cards. Now there's a little bit of a bigger pool to pull from. So that's why I didn't purchase the Season 2 Premium Field Pass just yet. Now that these Unstoppable cards are out there, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Outside of the 2 $25 offers, there are a handful of other things. We mentioned the step offers. You got a $100 bundle that guarantees yourself a champion. You have a $10 bundle that gives you 3 85 plus B&Ds and 3 82 plus B&Ds. I would advise against this one. I mean, if you want to spend some money, you might be able to get lucky out of it, but you're getting B&D cards in return. Of course, B&D cards are going to quick sell for trading because you can't really do too much else with them other than put them into your lineup. And if you do have training, they do have a special offer for a fantasy pack with any of these strategy items that we referenced earlier. And it's a one-time purchase for 400 training, but it can boost up the attributes for the players on your team. There is also an 80 plus reroll pack. Rerolls to me have not been worth it for a very long time, so I would probably stay away from those, but it is an option. And remember, now that you have more XP to earn from the Season 2 Field Pass, you're going to earn more tickets, and those tickets can be used to purchase upgrade tokens to upgrade your Season 2 players that dropped yesterday. So for now, I would honestly, even if you're an online player, I'd jump into that offline mode and just beat the snot out of the computer 20 times to get that Josh Jacobs and upgrade him to an 88 right now, and you can use him in your lineup and change your mind and downgrade him next week if you want to go ahead with DK Metcalf or Justin Reed instead. But that's a really good free card that you can earn today. That's what I'm going to do as soon as I'm done recording this one. So thank you guys for watching it. Thank you. I don't know why I said that 2 different times. I think I got out of rhythm. But yeah, go play the offline event, play through your solos, grind the field pass objectives. I'm out of here. Thank you for watching for a 3rd time. My name is Popular Stranger. Peace.